Hey guys, it is Flossy Friday and I'm Kelly Ann. If you're new here, welcome. Hit subscribe if you would like. And if you've been here for a while, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I enjoy making videos for you and myself, but also for you. This week has been exhausting and hectic, and my brain is mush from this week. So this is gonna be, I'm not editing this, I'm not making it fancy. I wanted to get back on that this week, but this week has been crazy, and I'm picking up my house and like sweeping and mopping and doing some last minute things because some of my sorority sisters are coming up for the weekend because one of them is moving across the country and she wanted to have like a game/movie night. And we're gonna go to one of our favorite restaurants that used to be where we were always hanging out, and that's a good old Humphreys. We used to go there at least once a week to not only eat, but also get incredibly tanked. But, so a group of us are gonna be staying the night at my house this weekend and having a good old time. But this week has been crazy. I do want to say thank you so much to those of you who left get well wishes for Potter in the comments on last week's video and or reached out to me on Instagram because a few of you did both and I was so appreciative of that. He's feeling much better now. He has been for days. He had 3 extra days of antibiotics, and I would say he was pretty much back to normal on Monday. And Monday evening was his last day of antibiotics, and he's been eating and not throwing up, and he's been super cuddly but also super bitchy, so he's definitely back to normal. So yeah. And then work has just been crazy because it's been the first week fully back since all the traveling, and I taught for a whole day. I had meetings all day Monday, meetings yesterday, a surprise meeting today, which there's some catch-22 news coming out at my work, which I don't know how to feel about it yet, but it is what it is. I had to go out to the range on Wednesday, so I've been working on those documents because I really just want to get them out, get them done, so that way I can get back to my regularly scheduled programming and writing this curriculum for this big project that I have to start training on in like November and December. So I'm really, I just ain't got time. So this week, stitching wise, last weekend, after my video, I did finish Hands-On Design, the laundry series, and this is a 28 count casual linen, and the conversion is my own, and I don't remember like any of the colors right now, except for B2500. Yeah, so it's all DMC. But these are like colors that are predominantly in my house. Lots of blues, some avocado greens, and then I started this originally with the blues, the green, and yellow because of the 70s vibe, because that's very much a vibe in my house. But I didn't really like the yellow, so I changed it out for this like weird pinkish mauve-y color. So this is done. I don't know when I'm going to start number 2, but I do know what frame I want to get for these. So waiting for that to be on sale at Hobby Lobby, and then I'll probably get it to put this one in it, and maybe that'll encourage me to stitch the other ones faster. Who knows, but I finished that this weekend, and then I got sent my mini gallery number 6. And so I stitched her in a day, or a morning really, because that evening I started my test stitch. So this is her. Number 6. I already know what number 7 is, but but I think I get her next Thursday. But God, she's just so gorgeous. So much pink. So much pink and so much like peach colors. But once I started adding in the blue, oh my Lanta, she just popped. I love this series more and more every time that I stitch it. And I know that I keep on saying that, but that is forever going to be 100% the truth. I also started something aside from my test stitch, which I shouldn't have started this, but it happened. It is what it is. But I started my Needles Dance Kit. I didn't get very far, but I started it, and that's all that matters. But this is the fabric that the kit comes with, one of the options. This is the 32 count Blue Moon by Witchelt, I believe. I guess I could look at the pattern because it does say it. Yeah, Witchelt. Blue Moon. I did know what I was talking about for once in my life. So I did start this. I don't know why I started it. I didn't need to start it. That could have waited, but it is what it is. And I don't have a finish on my Be Inspired. I do have a lot more done though. So I will go ahead and take it out of the frame for y'all because I need to readjust it a little bit anyways. But I only have 2 colors left. I have the darker color in the banners. I have to finish this darker color that goes down on both sides of the Yourself banner. And that's because this was page 1 and this is page 2. And then I have a little bit of that same color in her hat. And then everything else is the lighter banner color. So I need to finish filling in the Believe banner, the In banner, the Yourself banner, these little banners, her hat, and these 2 little clouds. And then and a few little spots like in these flowers. But then this will be done. So, I mean, I'm getting close. I'm going to keep on working on this on my lunch breaks at work throughout July. Because I really want to see this get finished, and I know that I can get it finished. This week was crazy. I stitched on my lunch breaks a few times, but not every single day. And like last night, I don't know. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't concentrate. There's just been things on my mind that, I don't know, stress you out. So I didn't work on it last night or anything last night actually. Okay, so July, I really have to work on my test stitch. I almost got a page finished. I got majority of a page done. There's like a big chunk of the same color that I need to like fill in and a little bit left, but I also went kind of on page 2 and started working on it as well. So, I don't know. I have maybe like 20 to 25% finished, which is really good. I have to have it done by the end of July. So my goal is to put in like a weekend day at least and like a week night. So like Sunday and Monday or like Friday and Saturday or something on the test stitch, because I want to at least have it done before the end of the 3rd week of July. So that way if anything does happen, I have a little bit of wiggle room to be done at the end of July, but it's going relatively fast, which is nice. So I'm not super worried. I have to get that done this next month. I'm going to be keeping up with my little galleries. Whenever I receive one, I finish it in an evening or like half a day. So I'm not really worried about fitting those into my schedule. I'll only get 2 or 3 of them in the month of July. So that'll be fine. Like I said, I'm going to still work on Be Inspired on my lunch breaks probably until that's done. And then once that's done, I might make my test stitch my lunch break stitch, just to add some more time onto it and get it done maybe faster. But my primary project for the month of July for Harry Potter's birthday is going to be my giant Harry Potter, and I am really going to be stitching for a finish, and I really hope to get one. I still have a lot of pages, but whenever you get going, like, you can get a pretty good amount done. But I really think that if that's primarily what I work on every single evening, aside from like my test stitch and my lunch project, I really think that I can finish it this month. At least that's my goal. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm striving for. It's not going to be a project that if I have to go out of town, I'm going to take with me. There's too many colors. There's like 60 or something colors in it. It's like almost traveling with a Haid, but not as many pages and not full coverage. But color-wise, it's up there. But as far as I know, I'm not traveling anywhere this month. God, I hope not. Yeah, so that's going to be my biggest focus. Is going to be those 4 things. My giant Harry Potter, finishing my Be Inspired, staying on top of my mini galleries, because if I don't stay on top of my mini galleries, I'm out of the stitch. And I don't want to be out of the stitch. I am so much enjoying the tiny galleries. And my test stitch, because I signed a contract. It has to get done. So those are my goals. If I finish Be Inspired and I finish my test stitch with plenty of time, then obviously I will pick another lunchtime stitch, and it'll probably be another cross stitch that is a whip that is kind of close to completion that can carry into August. That, or I should really finish September through December of my hands-on designs year of celebrations. Probably really should get on those and finish them, since those months are coming faster than I would like to admit. And if I somehow finish Giant Harry Potter, I'll probably either start something that I've been wanting to start, or again, work on another whip that I just cannot keep my hands off of. So that's kind of the goal. This next month won't have as many finishes as this month. I think I had like 5 or 6 finishes, which again is really good for me. I think I'm at finish 25 or 26 for right now, which I think is possibly more than what I had all of last year. So I'm pretty proud of myself. And it's not slowing down for me, which is exciting. I want to keep on finishing things, but there's also things that I have kitted that I really have been wanting to start, like working more on my Beatles project, and Feast of Friendship, and just some other stuff that I have kitted that it's also calling to me to start it. So I don't really know, but those are my main plans and those are my main goals for next month. So let's see what happens. But I hope that y'all have a fantastic weekend and get a lot of stitching in. For those of you at StitchCon, please have fun and say hi to everyone for me. And I will see y'all next week. Have a fantastic one. And yeah, until next Friday. Bye, guys.